Hi everyone, today I am going to be making idlis, and not only just idlis, but I'm going to be making gunpowder idlis. There's a couple ways you could do this. You could add it to the batter, or you could just serve the gunpowder, which you'll find a recipe right there with them on the side. And that's what I tend to do. I like to have a little bit of gunpowder on there, a little bit of maybe some dips and ratas or whatever. Anyway, to make idlis, there's a number of ways you can do it. I've got an all-around batter, which I use for dosas and I use for idlis. Now you can get really technical and add different things to the idli batter, and I'm going to be showing you some special idli recipes. This one is from my second cookbook, The Curryguy Easy. And to make it easy in that book, I did suggest just using the same batter that you use for your dosas, because they do fluff out really nicely. So all I'm going to do, I've got these idli trays, and I poured a little bit of oil in each of them. I just greased them. You might be able to see that. But there's just a film of oil in each tray. That's all you need. And then I'm going to fill them up. Just like that. And I'm going to do that with all of these. So we make about 12 idlis. And it's so nice when you get to make these at home, because that's something you usually have to go out for dinner to get, but you can make them at home really easily. Now, one thing I will say is I'm using special idli trays, and they aren't expensive. You can go buy them at an Asian shop or online. But before I had idli trays, I got a big pot like this of water. I put a brick in there, and on top of that I put some really well greased small Yorkshire pudding trays, and just filled them up in there. And they came out a different shape and all, but that's okay, and it worked perfectly. So you don't have to go to the shop and get all this special equipment. It's nice to have, but it's not necessary. So anyway, I'm just going to lower these down. This, like I said, this whole pan was made specially for these. So I'm going to take those and lower them down into that water. And the water is just below the first one that I put in there, so it's not high. You just want it to steam. And as you can see, they're kind of flat there. I am going, when they're done, they're going to puff right up. I'm going to put those in there, and that is going to steam for about 10-12 minutes, and we'll come back at that time. So it's been about 10 minutes now. That's usually all they take. As you can see, they've puffed up. They're quite nice and pillowy, like they're supposed to be. You can stick a fork or a piece of toothpick in, like I'm doing here. As long as they come out dry, if they come out like that, and they're just completely dry like that. That one does a little bit on it, so I'm going to give it another minute. And then I would say they're probably ready. You just want them to be nice and dry and fluffy on the inside. And I'm even going to turn this off now, because I would say they are ready, especially the ones down below. So, after those have steamed like that, you're going to take them out. It's important to let them sit for about a minute or two after you've taken them out of these. This is difficult. There we are. Not difficult like they're difficult to make. Difficult because of my reach. I'll take that one out too. All right, so those are just going to sit there for a couple of minutes, and as they do, they will become a lot easier to remove from the reservoirs there. Put that here. And these are looking absolutely perfect. Just what I was hoping for. So as we'll let them sit there for a minute, and then we'll take them out, and I'll give it a taste test. All right, so it's cooled down now. To get them out, take a knife or spoon. They come out quite easily after they've sat there for a bit. You get a perfect little idli like that. Just look at this. Fluffy on the inside. Nice and fluffy on the outside too. This is called gunpowder idli, so. They don't get much better than that. That is delicious. I just like the gunpowder on it. As you can see, watch, I'll do another one. Once they've had time to cool down a bit, come right out into perfect, fluffy idlis. There they are. And you can make these at home too. It's super easy, a lot of fun, delicious to serve with dosas or just on their own, just like this. Nice sambar or a couple pickles. Really good, nice light lunch, very nice dinner. Yeah, so hope you have a chance to try this recipe. Thank you very much for watching, and please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.